All right, ready?
Yep. So I'm gonna wait and hand it to you on video so we get your actual reaction of holding it.
Okay.
Because it's that good.
All right. What's going on, everyone? Here with a local buddy of mine, Brett. Running this dude all the time at the Weapon Genetics shop, and last time we saw you was at Gunstock.
Yeah.
And what I saw there that I talked about for days and days after was not only the new hub adaptable HUXWRX cans, but this is something I've never heard of, so I want to start with this.
Sure.
Before I put my foot in my mouth, what is this?
So this is a Genesis 5.5-inch 12 gauge breacher shotgun, and we worked in conjunction with them to develop a suppressor for them. Now people are going to ask if it's hearing safe. The goal for us wasn't to make it hearing safe, it was to reduce micro concussions and TBI. You think about it, we go to the range and we shoot out in the open, right? We're shooting in a big open area. They have a wall in front, they're breaching in. So you can imagine on 12 gauge, the energy, the force, the vibrations, the noise that comes back at them. And so the idea was focusing on end user safety. And it is, man, the controllability of this gun, even we ran some of the full auto ones on range day, it was a blast to shoot, literally, it was awesome.
That's so sick. I've shot one of these suppressed, but not with your technology before.
Yeah.
I gotta try it.
It's really, really good.
You and I live near each other. We should do that one day.
We'll do that. Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, this is sick.
Yeah, it came out really good.
And one thing I'm always blown away about with your cans is the freaking weight, dude.
Yeah, so this is all titanium.
Yeah.
You ready for this? It's gonna blow your mind.
All right. Okay, is that even an ounce?
It feels fake, doesn't it? Yes. It feels like it's plastic. No, it's just titanium. It's a usable, that's a real can.
Oh my God.
All titanium.
I can't stress how light that is. And I'm telling you, the last time I shot one of your 308s, a Galil Ace with your can, and I thought, dude, it's unbelievably awesome how light these things are on the end of your gun, especially with those long barrels.
And even though it's light, we don't sacrifice the durability in chasing lightweight. We find ways to make them work together. You know, oftentimes when you have a suppressor that's really, really light, you give up other features of it, right? It's like, it's always a give and take. But you find that line where everything kind of works together and you can make it work.
Dude, you guys are freaking killing it.
We're trying.
You have to be the absolute new hotness, the current hotness in the suppressor world right now.
We've heard that from some people, yeah.
The main reason that I like you guys, we do a lot of AK content on the channel. It is a major pain in the ass suppressing AKs. Concentricity is one thing, but the overgassing. If you don't want to get a gunsmith involved, tuning the gas, or having a kit built specifically for a round, and you have no tunability there, I've got K&S pistons in every AK because I want to suppress them. But I've got some stuff, some like really rare stuff that I want to suppress. There's no way I'm cutting parts out of that or modifying it. This is the answer, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so can we talk about maybe the hub adaptable stuff? For me, I've got a lot of chemo on all my AKs, pin and welds. Can't get rid of it.
Right.
So some of your suppressors have not been an option for me. I'm like married to that mounting setup.
So you can do that now with the Ventum series. So the main difference between the Ventum and the Flow series, Flow nomenclature is 3D printed the whole can.
Right.
The Ventum is a 3D printed core that slides in the stainless steel tube. On the back end, it's hub adaptable. So if you run Chemo, Xeno, Plan B, ASR, rear end mounts, any of that stuff you screw right in the back, you now have flow-through technology on any other brand muzzle device. I know that when the brace thing was a big issue, so many people went to pin and welds, and they don't want to have to pay to undo that. So now you can put flow-through 3D printing technology on your existing platform. And for you in the AK world, you know, I did a 12.5 VZ58.
I've played with it before.
And that's that gun, you know, trying to tune it to run suppress is an issue, and putting our can on it nails it, no tuning required.
Because there's nothing you can do with a VZ58.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
subs,
what a great point.
supers, short barrel, not making the gas port bigger. I mean, it works. It's a really, really good setup.
One day we need to film that. I've shot suppressed VZ61 and the VZ58. The VZ58 was horrible. With the can on, with all that back pressure,
so we'll be at Kalash Bash this year, and I'll bring the 58.
Yes.
I think we're bringing a full auto 61, I think.
No way.
I think, yeah.
Are you excited about Kalash Bash?
I am very excited for it. I know our Florida rep, Andrew, I don't know if you met him yet. He's the dude with the AK tattoo on his whole leg.
Yeah.
Man, he's so excited for Kalash Bash. He's ready.
Man, when we announced you and we showed that Scorpion with the can on it, everyone was like, dude.
That post went crazy.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you don't know about Kalash Bash, HUXWRX will be there.
Yep.
Which is a big deal because it's an AK only kind of event. We are branching out a little bit, but because the suppressor works so good on bone stock AKs that are overgassed to the moon, and you're bouncing your casings off of satellites, this tames that down a little bit. I can't stress enough how easy this makes things. So I'm super excited that you guys.
And we'll have tons of demos there. People to try, get to experience the flow-through technology, feel the difference in recoil impulse. You know, the guns will be stock guns, not tuned. People can get a real deal feel of how they are.
dope.
Yeah, we're really excited for it. We're excited to be there.
You have one AK on the wall.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we talk about that?
Sure, of course.
Thank you.
So we do have an AK up here, and we don't actually have a suppressor on it.
But what is that?
That's our blast diverter. It's called the Blasphemy. So if you want to run a muzzle device, right, or you don't want to travel with your can, but you don't want your buddies getting that concussive force off the brake, throw the blast diverter on, which fits in our muzzle device, and you drive all that noise and energy forward. Doesn't suppress anything, but it takes that concussive force you feel in your chest away from all your buddies shooting next to you.
Sick.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sold, man. I just have firsthand experience with these things, and they work so good on an AK. The thing that blew me away was shooting that 308 Galil Ace.
Yes.
I know how overgassed aces are.
Yes, very much so.
And unless you want to change out pistons or give it to a gunsmith and wait many, many months, shooting that on that gun was unbelievable, and I can't stress how light it was, the recoil impulse. It's just awesome. Like, the AK world needed something like this so bad.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you guys are here and you're doing it.
One other thing I
So
want to
cool.
touch on that was new for SHOT Show this year. When you go shoot suppress, you go home, you got to clean your can, right? How did you used to clean your can? How do you clean them?
Drop it off to like an ultrasonic or something.
Right, or get a brush, scrub them, put gloves on, spraying carbon water everywhere, right?
Oh yeah.
So I haven't showed you yet, but one of our releases for this year is our suppressor sauce we came out with. It's a 2-part system. It's a powder, part A, part B. They're not toxic. You pour them in water, you can drink them before you clean your can. It's a completely harmless substance. You soak your can in it, strips almost everything out of the can. You don't have to scrub anything. It just wipes off.
Wow.
It is very impressive. So for the guys that run suppress, running our flow-through technology, running other brand cans, it's a home run. It's going to be a big deal for us this year. So
When you shoot corrosive ammo through your can and forget about it for 3 days, ask me how I know.
yeah.
have to
So
use some of that
we'll run over that, and we'll have that at Kalash Bash on demo as well. People get to experience it and see it.
So this is a 22 suppressor, that I'm sure weighs a ton.
It's super heavy. So 3D printed, one-piece titanium. Usually when you have an ultra lightweight titanium suppressor, you give up on rating, right? Full auto 5.7 rated. And it's still flow through. You ready?
Yeah. Dude, feels like a pen.
It's like a cigar.
Yes.
Yeah. And so we had it on a Ruger 1022 shooting supers, and it sounds like you're clicking a pen. Like it's that quiet. It's the quietest can that we've ever made.
Dude.
It's insane.
These things have a nice aesthetic, too.
They do look good.
They do look really cool.
It needs like a cigar wrapper on the outside,
Oh, dude, what a great way to sell it.
Right? Yeah, we're really excited about that can. I've been in the suppressor industry. I've been in the suppressor game personally for a long time. I've had a lot of 22 cans going back to the OG, Sparrows. But this to me is it's awesome. It's a huge, huge jump for us.
I'm actually having, I don't know if you have one up on the wall here. My good buddies at MK3 Firearms.
Okay.
They're making one of the MKOs where they cut down the Ruger Mark IVs. So then when you put a little suppressor on it, from a distance, it just looks like
like
the
a barrel
barrel
extension.
It's like that.
Like from Assassins.
It's from yes.
Mark IIs.
Yeah, who's in that movie?
Stallone and Banderas.
Banderas, that's right.
Yeah.
That's where they got the idea to make the guns.
Yep. I have one of those myself. They're awesome.
Dude, this is so cool. I mean, regardless of how these sound, which I know they sound good,
Yes.
the weight is pretty R-worded.
3.9 ounces.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even like a big bag of weeds worth of weight. That's pretty crazy. Wow. I wish you could feel how light that was. That's pretty impressive.
It feels fake. It really does.
It feels like a pre-production prototype.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
3D printed titanium.
Wow.
We're gonna have it in black and FDE. Thank you. Thank you.
So cool.
Yeah, we're proud of it. Oh, and the
Did you see that, babe?
Oh my gosh.
This is the gun I used to use when I was a prostitute.
used to be a prostitute.
Used to be. Yes. Yeah, being married, that's kind of
kinda
frowned
killed that,
upon now.
huh?
Yeah. The old ball and chain locked me down.
Oh, you're a prostitute now, but just for one person, and it's free. So
That's what it feels like. For
Yeah.
Sure.
hot mics.
Right. All right, dude.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
we're excited. We're excited for Kalash Bash. It's gonna be a good time.
Oh, dude.